Hey, what's up guys, it's Ruben here, and today I'm going to talk about some top scams that we have seen a lot with cryptocurrencies on the internet, which especially are a trap to a lot of new investors. So to start things off, we're going to start with a very simple and pretty obvious one, but still a lot of people apparently fall for this one, and it's the giveaway scam. Like, for example, famous or big cryptocurrency people faces like Justin Sun, and underneath you will have a fake account, Justin Sun. If we already look at the ad name, we can directly see this isn't a real Justin Sun. These bots tend to have a lot of fake followers, like they have bot followers, stuff like that, or they have no followers at all. If we just quickly look at this one, like 19 followers. But yet, hey, I want to donate some Ethereum to my community details here. In order to protect the link from bots, you should copy it manually. And then, thanks, got 8 Ethereum to my address. I mean, if it's too fucking good to be true, then it is too good to be true. Then it's obvious a scam. No one is really going to give something away. There are airdrops that you could perhaps earn something with. But if you first have to send something in order to get a lot back, then you really have to put on some question marks like, is this real? And you really have to check those accounts. I mean, if you just do a quick research on those accounts, look at them. 7 followers, 28 following, 1 tweet. Those are literally bots, you know. And if we look at the likes as well, the likes are so close. Like, you never see this in a real tweet. Like, 234, 234, 235. It's not even off with 10 likes of each other. So it's way too obvious those are bots. So that's the number one scam, very obviously. But I checked those addresses and you don't want to believe how much those scammers actually earned from new people who were like, oh wow, this is Justin Sun. It's really insane. Another scam that we see a lot, especially with the TokenPay ICO I've seen, is people impersonating admins. So this is at the Danny TPAY. This is the real Danny, the real admin. And this is on my undercover account. And I actually talked with like over 20 Dannys. For real though. I also talked to a couple of fake Alis and some fake ARCs. Those are all admins from the TokenPay channel. And what they were basically trying to do is they were trying to be the middleman for the deals. And as an admin, they had a certain level of trust, so I sent them the payment first, and then they sent me the coins. Well, scammer, that's of course absolute bullshit, you know. And in order to avoid something like this, what you should always do, if you're going to talk with an admin or something like that, go to the channel, like the TokenPay channel, go to the main channel and then directly contact them. So here I see Danny Community Manager, admin, I hit his name icon, I hit send message, and then I got the real Danny without a doubt. But if I'm going to say like, hey, can I talk to Danny, I want to buy some TokenPay, I probably get like over 5 Dannys contacting me, all with their own unique made ad name. So for example, at Danny TokenPay, while the real one is at Danny TPAY. And with this name you can kind of see the difference. But for example, there was also admin Ali, and the ad name was at TPAY Ali, and it was at TPAY Ali, but then at the end with 2 I's. But if you do a capital I, it just looks like an L, you see. These are actually 2 I's, but one is a capital one, so it just looks like an L. So even with the ad name, you can be absolute sure. You can be absolute sure by going into your desired channel and directly click on the admin's name and hit send message. That's the best way to avoid fake admins. And then again, you know, some ICOs just have volunteer admins. So even with that, you really want to watch out. If you're going to do transactions like that, always do it in small batches, you know. Maybe do it first like 5% batches, and if that goes well, you can try 10%. but never do 50% or 80% of the deal at once. Always do it in batches. If you get burned, it sucks. But if you get burned for 10% or 50%, it's still a huge difference. Another commonly practiced scam is the one through the mail. So mails can get breached on several occasions or ways, you know, and then they will circulate on the dark web. People are selling mail addresses. You can always check on the internet to see if your mail got breached and by what. But basically here, you missed to fulfill 100% bonus, 5,300 coins left to fulfill this offer, question mark. Why is this question mark here? I mean, just the screen looks incredibly clumsy. So apart from that, I can already say like, this really looks like it's made by a 12 years old. But even if it wasn't, you know, even if the scammer would make a proper mail which would look like the other mails, which this clearly doesn't, you still have to put question marks, you know. It's a coin with 25 million. Do you really think it's that important to sell 5,300 coins? Secondly, 100% bonus giveaway or 100% bonus. That sounds too good to be true. And 99% out of the time, if something sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So that's another thing, you know. So stuff like TPAY, where they really push you to directly make a deposit quickly because there is only a limited amount of coins left or limited amount of time. It's really simple. You just go to the Telegram of that specific coin and you can be like, hey admin, is this true or not, you know? And then 99% of the time you will get an answer, no, this is a scam. So if it's a deal, even if it's really pushy, like do it now, just take your time to double check. It will spare you so much scams and burns. So yeah, that's the third scam. There are of course many other scams. Always be very careful, especially with crypto, you know. There are so many fake accounts. A lot of coins are hard to track, you know. So it's also very handy for scammers, crypto. So be careful with this. Be very careful with who you trust, and if you're going to do something like a deal, either get a trusty middleman, like an admin from that coin that has a high reputation, you know, that has a big name, that is constantly helping there, so that he has a certain amount of time invested to build up the trust. And even then, perhaps still do it in batches, unless you get a lot of people who say that admin is legit. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Do not forget to keep an eye out on TokenPay. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I'm out. Bye bye.